Hey y'all, I'm here for daily Bible readings in 1 Kings, chapter number 17. Y'all ready? Got your crash helmet on? Got your seatbelt fastened? And Elijah, the Tishbite, who was of the inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab, As the Lord God of Israel liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Get thee hence, and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. How would you like to be fed by the ravens? And my voice is messed up again, y'all. So he went and did according unto the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook. And it came to pass after a while that the brook dried up, because there had been no rain in the land. And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Arise, get thee to Zarephath, which belongeth to Zidon, and dwell there. Behold, I have commanded a widow woman there to sustain thee. I wish I had a widow woman to sustain me. I get tired of sustaining myself. I keep telling Kitty Callie, but she doesn't help me any. But she's asleep. I wash the sheets and wash the comforter, put them back on the bed, and she's on top of it asleep. And y'all, I can't find my pillowcases. I don't know where in the world I put them. I always had them with the sheets. I got 3 sets of sheets and no pillowcases, and I don't know where they're at. I always did them together and kept them together. But anyway, I can sleep on a pillow without a pillowcase on it just fine. So he arose and went to Zarephath, and when he came to the gate of the city, behold, the widow woman was there, gathering of sticks. And he called out to her and said, Fetch me, I pray thee, a little water in the vessel, that I may drink. And as she was going to fetch it, he called to her and said, Bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thy hand. If I was that woman, I'd tell her, Go get your own, Bubba. And she said, As the Lord thy God liveth, I have not a cake, but a handful of meal in a barrel, and a little oil in a cruse. And behold, I am gathering 2 sticks, that I may go in and dress it for me and my son, that we may eat and die. So I guess she told him. And Elijah said unto her, Fear not, go and do as thou hast said, but make me thereof a little cake first, and bring it unto me, and after make thee for thy son, make for thee and thy son. For thus saith the Lord God of Israel, The barrel of meal shall not waste, neither shall the cruse of oil fail, until the day that the Lord sendeth rain upon the earth. And she went and did according to the saying of Elijah, and she and he and her house did eat many days. And the barrel of meal wasted not, neither did the cruse of oil fail, according to the word of the Lord, which he spake by Elijah. And it came to pass after these things that the son of the woman, the mistress of the house, fell sick, and his sickness was so sore that there was no breath left in him. And she said unto Elijah, What have I to do with thee, O thou man of God? Art thou come unto me to call my sin to remembrance, and to slay my son? And he said unto her, Give me thy son. And he took him out of her bosom, and carried him up into a loft where he abode, and laid him upon his own bed. And he cried unto the Lord, and said, O Lord my God, hast thou also brought evil upon the widow with whom I sojourn, by slaying her son? And he stretched himself upon the child 3 times, and cried unto the Lord, and said, O Lord my God, I pray thee, let this child's soul come into him again. And the Lord heard the voice of Elijah, and the soul of the child came into him again, and he revived. And Elijah took the child and brought him down out of the chamber into the house, and delivered him unto his mother. And Elijah said, See, thy son liveth. And the woman said unto Elijah, Now by this I know that thou art a man of God, and that the word of the Lord in thy mouth is truth. So bam, y'all, there you go, right there. That's 17th chapter of the book of 1 Kings, and I'm done for the day, and pretty soon I'm going to go join Kitty Callie in bed. It's early, but I don't even care. I heard, and my voice is going away again. If I'm not here in the morning, that means I'm not talking again. I got the craziest life I think of anybody I know. I don't know what the heck's going on with me. I guess I'm getting old or something. I don't know. But I got pain out the kazoo. I must have spent an hour trying to make up that bed. And usually it goes easy. The mattress on that thing is that thick. That's why I had such a hard time. That's why I couldn't get in it last year after my legs swelled up so big with congestive heart failure. I couldn't get in my bed because it's so high off the ground, off the floor. And so I slept on the couch for months. But I can get back in it now, but I can't get the sheets on it because the mattress is so thick. I don't know. I'd never wash or dry the sheets on hot. I always do it on cold. So they shouldn't have shrunk, but I had a heck of a time getting the fitted sheet on, and I couldn't get it on all the way down. And so I just put it like halfway down around the 4 sides. And then the flat sheet, it was long enough to tuck it in like it was supposed to be done. And then I got the comforter on there, and the comforter didn't shrink or anything. So I don't know what happened to that fitted sheet, but I got no pillowcases, and the fitted sheet doesn't go all the way down like it's supposed to. It's got elastic all the way around the bottom to pull it tight around. It used to go underneath the mattress, but it doesn't anymore. I don't know if I accidentally dried it on hot one time or what, but it doesn't fit anymore. Well, that was that one sheet. I hadn't tried the others. The sheets I just took off were brand new. That was the first time they had been on the bed. And I washed them in cold and dried them in cold. And the same thing with that comforter. That was the first time. It's a new comforter also. I took the big, thick, heavy duvet off the bed that I had there all winter and washed and dried it. I dried it outside on a clothesline and folded it up and put it in a suitcase for the summer and spring. But the spring is just like the winter. Had 2 warm days and then it got in the 20s again. I'm freezing my rear, y'all. But I'm not gonna let myself get a expensive gas and electricity bill like I did last month. Goodness gracious, the bill last month, it kicked my bank in the butt. But that's it. I'll stop talking. I got stuff. I started doing a study and I got a few notes this morning and I got busy doing housework and stuff, and now I'm too tired to study, too tired to think. I think it's time to go to bed, but I hate it when I go to bed this early because then I'm up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and I don't like that. But I don't like watching TV. And I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube sermons on the TV because it's a big screen instead of watching them on my phone. Well, actually, I don't even watch them. I just listen to them while I do other stuff. Anyway, I'm done, y'all. That's your daily Bible reading for today. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And if I'm not here tomorrow, it's my voice, either my voice or I got raptured and taken to heaven. But if I get raptured, I expect all y'all to also. Yep, I do. And if you don't, I might come back down here and kick your butt. You don't want that to happen. Jesus died for you. All you got to do is believe, friend. There ain't no work for you to do. So don't be so doggone stubborn. One millisecond in hell, you're going to wish you'd listened to this old bald-headed man. Forget all the questions that Satan is throwing at you. It's him trying to get you away from believing. Don't listen to him. Don't let him distract you. Because I don't want you spending your eternity in hell. And hell is real. And your disbelief is not going to make it unreal. It's still going to be there, waiting for you to get there. I'm done. Good night, y'all.